Our team's special because not only was it an undefeated team, but we worked all together. It didn't run on one cylinder, it ran on all cylinders.
Most of them are first year, not only football players, but were first year to any organized sports at all. The boys, I think, like most football teams that I've coached in the past 5 years, start out without a lot of great self-confidence. But this group, primarily from the leadership from one another, not even just from the coaches, did a great job of encouraging one another, pushing one another, and getting the most out of each other.
Our team doesn't play as a bunch of individuals. We play as a team. We play as a big family. So if somebody was to come into your home and hurt your brother, that's just what it's like out here. You've got to fight and you've got to defend them.
Even though this is my first year playing, I've always played with the older kids, even though they're better and bigger than me. And what I learned from that is that never get up, just keep going after it. Even if you think you're going to lose, just always know that you always have a chance to win. Our coaches were great. They always had something good to say. And before the game, they said that there's no way that this team can beat us. We have it right in the bag as long as we keep what we're doing. And that was really motivating. And then once they scored, they said, it doesn't matter, just hit it right back at them.
In the championship game, they had a really good quarterback, and our job was to take him out because he was like zigzagging everywhere. On defense, it was just the whole defense because together we were like one giant person. We wouldn't let anybody score on us most of the time.
On punt return, I was going back. I didn't know that they were going to punt. I thought they were going to pass, and I didn't know that kid could kick it that far. So I was maybe like 10 yards back, and he kicked it like 20 yards past my head. And when I picked it up, I froze for a second to make it seem like I wasn't going to run. But I saw this small little gap right down the sideline. I just ran through there as fast as I could, and no one could catch me. When I went through that gap, it just felt like I was in slow motion. It just felt amazing how I knew I was going to score in a big game like that, and that our team was going to win Mid-America, and we were going to be the best team in Pee Wee.
It's an amazing team. We started the year with an unknown, really. A lot of new players to the sport, and a few core kids from the year before, a few years before, that had played for years, but we didn't know what we had. We were tested some, and they played really well, but as they grew, we probably really knew what we had in playoffs, beginning of playoffs and into playoffs, when we started continuing to win the way we were with teams that were coming with records like ours. That's when we realized, I think, how good these kids are.